This is just a quick one because, well, I don't know if I've ever actually thought about this, and maybe you guys haven't thought about this either. How to trick your mind into doing something on the golf course. We drilled the drill where you throw the club, you let go of the club and you throw it, right? And it goes flying out of your hands and it goes straight to the target that you're aiming at. Now, if you take this to the golf course and when you're setting up over the ball, do your practice swing above the ball so that the club's well above the ball and your target is facing where you're aiming on the horizon, and you imagine that you're letting that club go and you're throwing the club to that target, okay? Do this a couple of times in your practice swing. Keep looking at the target and keep waiting for that point where you would open your hands to let the club go on the target, just like you were throwing the club, okay? And then really, like, simultaneously drop the club behind the ball and swinging at it. And you'll find that the club gets in the way of the ball and you aren't thinking about the ball. You're thinking about this point up here where you're hitting to the sky and releasing the club. It really works. Amazing, powerful shots and straight long drives. It is so unnerving to actually do because you think, how could this possibly help my golf swing? It feels natural, but at the same time you think when you go back, hang on, how did that work? Because it felt so good. It was like effortless and it's like your hands are hitting to the sky. And that's what I think I'll be using from now on, because you can't have technical swing thoughts on the golf course. You can't have positions or like rigidity. All that does on the golf course is slow your game down and make you play slow, make you play deliberate, make you play like a machine that's programmed, right? Golf's not meant to be like that. Golf's meant to be instinctual, it's meant to be fast, and it's meant to be fluid. So the more you can just get to the ball with a yardage and a club and see the club getting thrown and then do that, you will find yourself absolutely striping the golf course. I think, well, I played 9 holes today with Tom and I did not miss one fairway out the 9. I missed one green. It was greenside bunker. But I mean, night and day ball striking. When you talk about like ball striking being out the middle, it was, you know, like middle. Like they say, what's the difference between a pro and a European Tour pro? It's about one dimple, because they can tell, like, you know, the dimple off the sweet spot type thing, and you can feel it yourself because the purity of the strike and the sound you get, it's night and day. So I hope this is maybe some use, because I thought I'd put it out there. Has anyone else ever thought about, you know, hitting to the sky? You hear pros mention that all the time, hit to the sky. But what were they actually talking about? And I reckon that, what I was just explaining there, is what they mean. It's like you're throwing your club to that target, and like literally you're like throwing your hands and you're thinking, right, I'm releasing my hands there, and that club's going straight to the target, and then you just drop behind the ball, bang. And before you know it, you have nailed it straight out the middle. Sub the channel if you can, because all the ad revenue, if we ever get monetized, goes all to charity, right? We're talking Macmillan Cancer, Help the Heroes and Shelter UK. So we're all doing a bit here, and all that ad revenue and it might be a small amount of money, but it'll be going to them, split between the three, and can make all the difference. Thanks for watching.